Hi everyone. So it's just Zeke and me. Oh, he's going back to sleep. I was just sitting here giving him some pets. And Brian is out of town. He's actually in Phoenix right now. I'm very jealous of him because I love Phoenix. Phoenix is actually where Brian and I met. We were both living there and living in the same condo complex. And he was out walking Zeke one day, and I was walking back from Total Wine, had just gotten some wine, and I went up to go pet Zeke. And we started talking. The next night we went on a date, and we were pretty much inseparable ever since then. That was actually in January of 2015. We were engaged by April of 2015 and married by September of 2015. So we just knew, and we moved fast. And about 2 weeks after our wedding, we moved to Chicago, and now we're here in California. So it all started because of this guy. Thanks, Zeke. Thanks for introducing me to Dad. So anyways, I'm using this time today to kind of test out one of the baby products that I got. I showed this on another vlog. This is the Magic Bullet Baby Bullet. And I thought I would just give it a shot today and see like how to use it and try making a few little things of baby food. So I've been reading over the directions, and it kind of gives you a list of the best foods to use by their months. So they can start having solid foods anywhere between 4 and 6 months. And during that time, they only suggest a few types of food. So 4 months, 4 to 6, they suggest avocado, squash, sweet potato, banana, peas, zucchini, pears, brown rice cereal, and apples. So I'm not going to test all of these, but I will try a few of them just so I get a hang of this NutriBullet and maybe give my review on it, see if I think it's good and if I'm going to be using it. So I first need to go off to the grocery store. So I'm actually with my mom today, and we're going to go and we're going to try to tackle this together. All right, so we are at the baby food section right now, and I was reading in the Baby Bullet handbook that a lot of baby food has a long expiration date, and they were kind of pointing out that why would you want to give your baby something that has so much preservatives in it that it can last that long? And so I wanted to test that out and see if that's true, and it does. A lot of these actually have really long expiration dates. So for example, this one right here doesn't expire until September, and it is February right now. So, I mean, I'm sure they're healthy and they're good, and there's not a lot of other ingredients besides the fruit in it. But, you know, it's just better, I feel like, just to make your own. This one right here doesn't expire until November. It must have something in there that's keeping it able to stay for so long. I know in reality, I'm not going to be making the food 100% of the time. That's just not realistic for me. And I will probably be supplementing with some of these jars. But I want to try the best I can to make my own food, just because I know, I'm buying organic food and I'm kind of in control of it. But I'll be honest, I probably will be using some of these at some points when I just run out of time and don't have time to make things. And besides just kind of being in control of what you're putting in the food, I think it's also going to be a lot cheaper to make your own. And I am all about saving money. So, because a lot of this stuff, I'm looking at it and it's not cheap. So, and you can buy some fruits and vegetables for really cheap, especially like at Trader Joe's and when there's good sales going on. So I would rather just make it myself and save the money. So now I'm going to go over to the produce section and buy a few things that I want to test out. So I read that list of things that are I can make during the first 4 to 6 months when she first starts eating solid food. So like I said, I'm not going to try all of them right now, but I will go pick out a few things. So I think I want to test out sweet potatoes because I love sweet potatoes. So I know if I puree it, I'll eat some of it, so it won't go to waste. So here at Pavilions, sweet potatoes are $1.69 a pound. So I'm just going to buy one and see how much this makes of baby food. I'm also going to try avocado because I love avocado. And so here is the organic avocado, 2 for $4. I'm just going to do one because, again, I just want to kind of see what just one makes. All right, so I'm back home and I'm ready to start cooking, but first I wanted to show you what comes with the baby bullet. It comes with 2 of these blender cups. Aren't these so cute? So here's the smaller one, and they have a little happy face on them. I think those are just so cute. And it already has the blade attached to it. It also comes with a bigger one, so if you want to make bigger batches of food. And then you just screw in the blade right here. And here's the base. So if I wanted to have this one already, you would just put it on here and it's ready to go. It's ready to blend. Also comes with a lid, so if you just want to, when you're done blending, take the blade off and put the lid on and store it like that for a little bit, you can. Even comes with a spatula. Here's another one of the blades that I could put onto this one. So later on when I'm using this big one, probably for the sweet potatoes, I can use this. Comes with a user manual and a cookbook. So lots of different recipes in there. And last but not least, it comes with 2 things to store the food in. One, I think this one is probably best for going in the freezer, it says. So you can fill these up, put a lid on it, and pop it in the freezer. And then since it's silicone, it makes it really easy. You can just kind of squish this and pop it out when you're ready to use one. So that's very handy. Love that. So you can make some freezer meals for the baby. And then over here, these are really cool. So these are ones you could just keep. Oh, again, so cute. They have a little smiley face on them. You can keep these just in your fridge. I guess you could freeze them too. And it's a little hard to see, but you can see there's a 31 right there. So you can turn this and change the date that you put it in. So if you're like me and you never remember when you put something in the freezer or when you made something, this is a handy way to remember when you need to throw it out if you don't get to it. Okay, so I am ready to start cooking. I think I'm going to start with the sweet potato first. So I'm going to pop that in the microwave, soften it up a little bit, because even though these are strong blades, they're not strong enough to puree a hard, raw sweet potato. So I'm going to go stick that in the microwave, and then we'll get blending. Okay, so my sweet potato is cooked and cooled. You definitely don't want to put a hot sweet potato in a blender. So now I'm just going to dump it into the big batch. So let's make sure we got the blade on here, secured tightly. There we go. Okay, and now we will put the sweet potato in. In it goes. All right, so sweet potato is all in. And now I have to add a cup of water. I'm actually just going to add like a little bit of it right now. And then if I need more, I'll add some more in. All right, now let's get to the blending. Okay, it says I blend for 10 seconds, and you blend by just pushing down. So let's give it a whirl. All right, I did a little over 10 seconds, but let's see what the consistency looks like. Wow, totally looks like baby food. This is great. You know, if I probably added more water, it'd probably get a little bit even soupier, but this is awesome. I just noticed that it said 1 sweet potato will fill up 10 of these. So, you know, you don't fill these up all the way. So I spent maybe $1.40 or $1.70 something on that sweet potato, and that gives me 10 of these. So again, much cheaper than buying the store-bought baby food. So I think I'm going to try to stick with this as much as I can. But like I said, I'll probably end up cheating a few times when I don't have enough time to do this, but this is an awesome option. And now I can't wait to try the avocado one. For the avocado, it says to use the short cup, so I'm going to use this little guy. Okay, so we'll put the blade on it, and then turn our little guy upside down, put him on our bullet, and here we go. Now this one, I noticed it got a little stuck. So it said if that happens, you just kind of have to open it up and stir it around. You might need more water. So maybe I didn't put quite enough water in. I kind of estimated that. It's looking really good so far, but I think I just need to stir it up some and get some of the bigger chunks up towards the top. Make sure everything gets processed. And there we go. That looks super good. Perfect consistency. I mean, man, you could even make guacamole out of this. If you don't put as much water in and you just kind of pulse it for just a little bit and leave a few chunks, this would make a great way to make guacamole. So 2 uses here, baby food and guacamole. Love it. So 1 avocado can make 4 servings of this, so I can get 4 different meals out of just 1 avocado. Awesome. So I think I have to give the baby bullet 2 thumbs up because it was super easy to use, very easy to clean up, and it's just really cute. I mean, look at this, it's adorable. So I love it, and I intend on using this a lot once Layla Jane comes and when she's able to eat solid food. And now I know you're probably thinking I could just use a regular blender for all this, and true, you probably could, but the baby bullet comes with, already the perfect size amount of containers to save it, and it also comes with a booklet with tons of different recipes, especially once they start getting older and you can start incorporating more food into it. So this definitely, I think, works better, and it makes life just a little bit easier when everything is already pre-apportioned and you have all these recipes too that you can pull from. So definitely check out the baby bullet if you're a little unsure about it. I really like it and I plan on using it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.